Alright, let's get started with some moment of grounding in Shavasana. Arms away from the body, feet are mat width apart. Few gentle inhales and exhales, finding the grounding, connecting with the breath, with thoughts, and with the heart. Gently blinking, eyes open, drawing feet closer to the glutes, arms by side. Few gentle bridge lifts. Inhalation, bringing the glutes up. Exhalation, bringing glutes down with arm movement. And exhale, arms by the side. Few pulses. In bridge lift and holding there. Exhalation, dropping the hips down, arms by the side. Transitioning into happy baby, Balakirasana. Few gentle inhales and exhales. This time when inhalation happens, straddle pose transitioning happens with legs straight out. Warming up the hamstrings, stretching them, strengthening them. Hold in the straddle, back into happy baby. Few spinal twists. Elbows dropping to the left, knees dropping to the left elbow, gaze over right shoulder. This time with few rocks and rolls, transitioning into high boat. Working on Manipura chakra, building some heat. Few scissors in boat. Into low boat, still activating the core, compressing the core, and then scissors again. Followed by high boat hold and leg shuffles. Big toes touch, both legs move from side to side. Exhale down, inhale up. A few more just like that and hold. And again with rocks and rolls, we are meeting in table pose. Few cat-cow stretches, bringing some mobility in the spine. Extension of the spine, hold. Protraction of your shoulders, hold. Coming back to neutral table and then threading the needle with activation of core in fallen angel pose. Exhale, come back down. Change side. Left arm up. Thread your left from inside of right. And flying that right toes up in the air in fallen angel. Coming back to the center. Curling the toes, hovering knees off in hovering tabletop hold. Downward facing dog. High plank, downward dog, high plank, downward dog, high plank, holding that for a few breaths, chaturanga hold, upward facing hold, downward facing hold, breathing into the core, longer inhales followed by deeper exhales, walking into a full forward fold, forehead to knees, sitting into chair, Samastitihi, Back into that same Utkatasana chair. Full forward fold. Uttanasana. Half lift. Full forward fold. Slowly roll up to Samastitihi. Arms up, fingertips tap. Shifting your body weight onto your right. We are meeting in Trivrikshasana. Right knee pointing to the right side of the room. Then bring your right knee beside left and transitioning into dancer's pose, Natarajasana. Right knee to the chest. Crossing right leg on top of left, we meet in Garudasana, legs first. Cactusing out the arms. Right elbow underneath left, hooking into full eagle wrap. Uncrossing the leg, we meet in Eagle Warrior 3. Pointing toes back, squaring the hips. From there, transitioning into half moon, releasing the arms. With control, strong glutes, strong core. Control landing, Warrior 2. Straightening out the left leg, sitting into the right heel. We meet Cossack and then from there, seated forward fold. Forehead to knees once again, lengthy spine. Right foot pointing the longer edge of the mat. Back into Warrior 2. Transitioning into Goddesses. Arms up. Cactusing out the arms. Elbows meet. Right crossing underneath left. Eagle Goddesses. Transitioning into Balancing Goddesses. Few breath hold. Exhale into a wide-legged forward fold, drawing the crown of head closer and closer to the floor. Half lift, hands on waist. Slowly using the core, picking up high crescent, stepping back into high plank. Sliding heels to the right, side plank, Vashishtasana. Pushing hips away from the floor. Coming back to the center, to the other side. Back to the center, dropping down onto the elbows. Transitioning into Dolphin. Few Dolphin push-ups, heels lifted up high. Chin going towards the interlocked fingers, back into elbow plank. Dropping the belly down, lying down on belly. We meet in a crossover between half boat, half Shalavasana. Pressing onto the palms and toes, high plank, Chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing. Repeating the same thing on the other side. Few breaths in down dog, walking with feet closer to the palms. Full forward fold, forehead to knees. Half lift. Sitting in chair. Exhale Samastitihi. Repeating the same thing again. Inhale into Utkatasana chair. Sitting into the hips. Exhale, full forward fold. Half lift. Back into that chair. Deeper belly breath, sitting into the hips, holding the posture, exhaling into Samastitihi. Arms go up, shifting body weight onto the right foot, picking up left knee, pointing the left knee to the left side of the room, Trivrikshasana. Left foot landing to the inside of right thigh, knee or calf. bringing the left knee to chest first, and then sending left knee beside right, transitioning into Natarajasana dancers on the other side. Back to the center. Left knee crosses from top of right. We meet in eagle legs first. Arms go up, cactusing out the arms, elbows meet in front of chest. Left elbow underneath right. We meet in eagle wrap, full eagle Garudasana hold. Uncrossing the leg, nothing changes with arm. Meeting into eagle warrior 3. Release and transitioning with control. Half moon from there. Control landing, warrior 2. Straightening out the leg, sitting on left heel, sitting the glutes, and then dropping into seated forward fold, forehead to knees. Coming back or transitioning back into the same Cossack. Warrior 2. Bringing palms in front of chest center, transitioning into goddesses, arms up. Cactusing out arms in goddesses, elbows meet in front of chest. This time, left elbow hooks underneath right. Balancing goddesses hold. Inhale, straighten out legs, back into goddesses. Inhale up, exhale down. Few more. Hold. Wide-legged forward fold. Crown of the head going closer and closer towards the floor. Half lift. Using the strength of legs, glutes and core, picking up into high crescent lunge. Plant palms framing left, getting back into high plank hold. Vasishthasana to the left side. To the center, transitioning through high plank, Vasishthasana on the other side. Coming back to the center, dropping down onto left elbow followed by right, interlocking fingers, walking with tippy toes into dolphin, heels pointed up, sit bones pointing to the ceiling, few dolphin push-ups. Walking back into elbow plank, dropping down on belly, back into crossover between Shalavasana and half bow, lifting up higher, balancing on the navel, pushing strong, picking up into high plank hold, leaning forward, Chaturanga hold, upward facing into downward facing. Dropping knees down, resting in wide knee child's, catching up with the breath, breathing deeply and fully. Lying down on the belly, palms framing the ribs, right knee goes up to right elbow. Few hip opening cobra, extension of the spine, straighten out arms, creating space between ears and shoulders. Holding that for a few counts. Exhale down. Change legs. Drawing left knee to left elbow. Once again, hip opening cobra. Holding the posture for a few counts. Exhale down. Stacking up hands, resting forehead on top of stacked hands. Shalavasana. using the strength of hamstring, lifting up leg. Alternatively, this time supported Shalavasana, bending in left knee, placing the sole of left foot underneath right quadricep. Same on the other side. Left leg flies up, bend in right knee, sole of the right foot on top of left quadricep or knee. Coming back to neutral, rolling over onto the back. Bend in knees, transitioning into cartwheel chakrasana. Few chakrasana push-ups or cartwheel push-ups. Inhale up, exhale, tap the crown of the head down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, holding that, pushing the chest towards the wall. Exhale with control, coming back down. Catching up with the breath, transitioning into shoulder stand. Transitioning into plow pose, halasana. Toes overhead. Interlock fingers on the opposite side. Karnapidasana. Knees touching earlobes. Back into shoulder stand. Bend in knees, gently landing in Shavasana. Few moments of grounding here, catching up with the breath, breathing deeply and fully. Longer inhales followed by deeper exhale, placing the right arm over head beside right ear, roll over onto right side, pressing onto left palm, coming into Sukhasana, comfortable seated pose. And Namaste, gently blink open eyes, find your grounding.